After a failed marriage and expulsion from his job with the RAC, Alan McClarty formed his very own motor recovery service, the ARC.
Excuse me, love, are you able to share one of these? Obviously not. I think I'm sitting on a gold mine with this business. You see, other road companies, they don't treat their staff half as well as I do. You see, and I'll name them, I don't care. You can bleep it out later. The AA, the RAC. I was with the RAC for 14 years before they showed me the door. I was a patsy. I was a bloody patsy. Alan Harvey Oswald, that was me. Wrong place, wrong time. The face didn't fit. She was 15. She was 15 and a half. Eh? Oh, 6 months.
Excuse me. Can you introduce to me AFC road insurance?
You say that in English? Fucking smart ass. You like to see a photograph of the wife? That's her there. That's Denise. Yeah, God. Hey, left me in the shit, didn't you, eh? God. Came home to an empty house. Empty. All she left me was a stock cock and a spider plant. Lost my job, lost my wife. I stood around it. I stood by it through thick and thin. I blame Thelma Louise, though. As soon as she saw those two, she was straight out of that kitchen and straight into night school. It was degree this, module that, gotta get a university degree, you know. The final straw came where I caught her trying to change a plug. I gave her a crack with that. For only £42, you get a roadside recovery, road start, relay, and you can screw my wife and all. Hey, you bastard! God, hey!
Join us next week when Alan has a breakdown of his own.
An ice cream van trundles its tuneful way along a British street. Is this once familiar sight in danger of extinction? Has the Ice Age had its day? Are ice cream men now dinosaurs roaming desolate streets in search of man? It's 8:20 a.m. and Patrick O'Neill arrives late for work.
I hate this job. This is the worst job I've ever had, and I used to work in an harvester, and that's saying something. What's got 90 balls and screws all women? Bingo. I tell you, they pour in, week out, same faces every time, pensions burning all in the shoulder bag, spending every bit of money that they've got, loose change, life savings. Listen to this one. Other night, I were up here, collecting glasses, right, now as you please. Down there, some woman had some kind of a fit, something, right in the middle of the game. She was right in the middle of the game, on her back and on her arse, eyes down, she's lying there. But everyone carried on playing. Nobody moved. They down, you know what I mean? Because it's bingo, you can't. Tom carries on calling, 6 and 2, 60, I can't do his voice, right? Shouts for supervisor, she comes running over, right? Gets this woman in recovery position, right? But everyone carries on playing. Nobody moved. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. So everyone's carrying on playing. Tom shouts for another supervisor to come over. Janice comes running over for help her husband, right? Because he's doing 2 books. He's doing his own and his wife's, and he can't manage.
Manchester Evening News Arena is Europe's largest multi-purpose indoor entertainment and sports venue. Security training for the staff is provided by specialist company LiveSec and their representatives Chris Choi and Sean Bannon.
Welcome back to your third and final day of training. Hope you all slept well. And those of you who didn't, I hope you didn't sleep at all. Seriously though, today we're going to be looking at your relationship with the public and how to conduct a thorough and complete body search. Chris?
Thank you, Sean. Now, anal probes. Where and how to use them in a crowd situation.
Are we on now? Chris came out of prison in '85, and I used to box.
I didn't come out of prison. Sounds terrible. Well, I did come out of prison, but I hadn't done anything. Well, I was a prison officer, so I hadn't actually committed a crime. You know.
I used to box flyweight till I did my knee. What we do is come into the first initial stages of training. We touch base with the stewards, then we up sticks to the next port of call. Next week we're in Berlin. It's an international contract. We go all over, work in many different arenas, different venues, with all the top names, all the artists. You name them, we've worked with them over the years, haven't we? Meatloaf, Madonna, U2, Cast, worked with them all.
I've seen Cher's ass.
I was a dancer.
No, I wanted to Cher.
It was a
whatever,
dancer,
whatever,
Chris, it was a dancer.
Whatever.
Leonard has lived on his own since his mother's death 23 years ago. He's unable to officially work because he suffers from angina and is registered as disabled. But he remains active by participating in numerous charity events and of course doing his paper round.
How do you feel about tonight?
Oh, it's fantastic. I've not slept. I've a million and one things to do. I don't know, I'm going to fit it all in. I can't believe it. Me getting an award. I've never won anything before. Oh, I tell a line, close one eye. I once won a paper numbers set, but the blue was missing. Ships. And I once won a CB radio. It's here. For muscular dystrophy. Here. 10-4. 10-4, good buddy. Eyeball. This is Bernie's board. Your copy. Over. Got a convoy, eh? Needs an aerial.
Do you ever get lonely?
No, never. No, I've lots of friends, you see. I think if you've got lots of friends, the loneliness never shows its face. I tried it once for about half an hour, but I kept laughing. Hey, funny nun. She boxes for God. She's like another. Jab, sister, jab, jab.
Today's just another day for the staff of the services, but not for local DJ Paul Leroy. He's here to drum up support for local radio station Chorley FM as it bids for an FM licence.
So that's a foot spa, a health spa, and a £20 voucher for your local spa, so near so. 3 fantastic prizes, and all available today on Chorley FM, your favourite waste of time.
Who's that, Dick?
Can you film that there? Can you film him? Tom Dale. That's Tom Dale, the king of the callers. He calls himself that, no one else does. I hate him. He hates me. He's another one that wants rid of me. He won't say anything though, he's a coward. Either that's because I want Simon Preston wearing a dress. Whatever Tom says goes, staff included, bloody bingo mafia. Women love him. They idolise him. He had a weekend for Angarola this summer and attendance figures dropped by 40%. Ron didn't know what to do. He actually asked for coming and do some work. He shit himself, he were lost. Ron's only in today because you're here. If you can, film Tom doing his warm-up before he goes on stage. He does these bloody exercises. He's like one of them American evangelists and drinks energy drinks before he goes on. I don't know why, because when he goes on stage, he just stands there for 20 minutes.
Tom likes to be centre of attraction all the time, especially with the ladies, definitely a ladies' man. Tom has his favourites, I'm sure. He seems to, when the session's over, he goes to pick certain people out he sits with, and then you can guarantee the next night they win.
Get ready, let's get ready to rumble. Watch us wreck the mic, watch us wreck the mic, watch us wreck the mic. Psych.
As long as you're a dolly bird, you're all right with Tom. I'd like to go to his caravan some night. Yeah, see what's going on.
Thank you very much. Good evening, winners. Good evening, losers. Thanks for being so many of you coming tonight. Yeah, was the cemetery shut? And Sheila's in from Wigan. Hello, big Sheila. Love you, all right? Yeah, hello, love. Wigan's famous for 2 things. Rugby players and beautiful women. What position do you play, Sheila?
Times are hard for Softy Top, and these days he'll stop at nothing to make ends meet.
Lovely big girl. Finish.
Well, I can't believe you're doing this again.
Simmer, well, there's tragedy in this train. I've got some respect. I've not got my chimes on, have I? Eh? Life, young Darren, his wrist. Come on, we might shift some of these flakes. Get your hand off there. What do you want?
Can I have 2 whispers?
Can't park here, mate.
What? 2 whispers, Darren. You what?
You can't park here, mate.
Why?
Why? You're the scene of an accident.
Yeah, that's my house. I live there.
Aye, and I'm Bob Cowgees. Now, come on, get it shifted.
Right, thanks very much. What do you want? There you go. Yes,
Kind of a funny fate.
Oi!
What?
What have I told
if I
you?
don't sell ice creams, I don't pay tax. If I don't pay taxes, I don't get a wage. You're out of a job. It's simple. Right? This is a police state, this. I'm glad you're here. You'd have another Rodney King on your hands if this went in.
Zip it, mouth! Zip it.
I don't just deliver my papers, I deliver the good news of the Lord as well. I've always been a believer in something higher and divine. God's been good to me, but not just to me, to us all. He gave us the greatest gift, the gift of life. And we should live it to the max. Every day is a blessing. Every day is a gift. Life's an adventure. But people, they get so busy living their lives that they forget that he's there for them. That's why I spread his good news. One God and one love. Let's get together and feel all right. Bob Marley. Hey, how does Bob Marley like his donuts? We're jamming. We're jamming. Get it? Hey, having that one? You all right, cockers? How you doodling? All right? Lovely now. Brighter, isn't it? Never been on television before. I'm getting an award tonight, that's why they were me. For being the oldest paper boy, paper man in the country, yeah? I might do your papers, you might have read about me. Do you believe? I do. I found God in Fleetwood in 1970. I became a Christian. Oh, stay away from the road. Hey, blessed kids. I used to be one. Don't cry, it's all right, don't cry. It's okay. What's his name? Thomas, doubting Thomas. Don't cry, I've got a joke for you. Little lad says to his granddad, will you make a noise like a frog? His granddad said, why? He said, because my dad said when you croak, we're going to Florida. Are you having that one? Yeah, you want some beer, eh? No. Oh, you're all right. You're all right, up you go, little fella. You go. Hey, get off of me, you dick.
Things couldn't be better for Mark Park. His success in the last 12 months have brought him all the trappings of stardom.
What do you think? This is mine, personalised on the plate. I know you don't have to be famous to have one, but I think you look like a tosser if you do and you're not.
Memp 2.
Memp 2. That's the strangest thing, because that was already on when I got her.
What does it mean?
Well, it's me. It's me.
I don't understand.
Well, it's me. Look, well, me's there already. Look, me, Mark Park. Me, Mark Park. I know there's no C on Park, but, well, you could have that, and you could have Mark Park there, or you can have it there. Me, Mark Park. Forget the C, and forget the 2. The 2 doesn't mean anything. But me, Mark Park. Look at that. That's fate, that. Shit like that freaks me out. Bernie got the house for me. I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. And he got a great deal as well. The guy wanted a quick sale, so he managed to get the place job lot, furniture and everything. Bargain Bernie, that's what I like to call him. I'm still in the middle of moving in. I'm thinking about getting the place double glazed, because I can imagine it'll probably be a bugger to heat in winter. I try to live a pretty routine life. The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is yoga. I find it helps stimulate my mind and my body. I can do things now with my body that I couldn't do when I was 16. It's very exciting.
When you get there, you know that every single person there is going to be up for it.
Totally.
Because it's music that we love.
I love it.
It's electric. It's something else, really. Brilliant.
I just love the 70s music, the songs, the fashion, like the clothes and all that. I love it. It's just a brilliant laugh, you know. My mum used to always say to me, you're a child of the 70s, you are. She said I was born wearing flares and block heels. It's probably true that, you know, because she had a cesarean.
I love the dressing up bit.
Yeah, definitely.
But we don't get much of a chance to do it, really, do we?
Not really, no.
That's why these concerts are so special, because we get to dress the way we want to for the night.
Sad thing is, though, other people, they're like judgmental and nasty. People in the street, they just immediately presume that we're students.
Jesus, what do you look like? You see some sights and you've not got your gun. My name's Utah. These are the rules. Down, love. If you're going to be sick, you mop it up yourselves. There's a mop and bucket back there. I don't want to repeat of gladiators. We also have a chemical toilet on board. If you're going to use it, no solids, right? Not that you should have. Not that you should have to use it. We're pulling into services for a leg stretch and a toilet stop. And that's a leg stretch, right? Don't go getting a meal. I'm being serious now. There's rules on board the coach. No bottles, no food, right? And no buggering about with the emergency exits. Not a toy. We had one young lad bounce out en route to Torquay. He's now fed through a straw. Pick that up, please.
Aye.
Were there a couple sat in front of you?
Yeah, that French couple.
Yeah.
They were queuing with a tray.
You are?
I saw them queuing with a tray.
Oh. Jesus, you give him an inch. Give him an inch. Oh, bollocks to this. Come on, we're going. They can make their own way to win the meeting.
The coach is gone.
So that's cameras and recording equipment to Suite 21, and no food and no beverages unless it's on proven medical grounds. Sean.
Thanks, Chris. You know what the biggest enemy is in this business? Public enemy number one. Tell him, Chris.
Flash photography.
People might think we're being over the top when we talk about the public taking photographs, but the repercussions can be enormous. Someone tries to take a photograph at a concert, a husband, a lover, whatever.
Bang. It's like that. All hell breaks loose, doesn't it? We did Elton John in Stockholm.
Yeah.
And
Sir Elton.
Well, not that night, he wasn't. And he was right at middle at Candlelit Wind, and the flash hit him. Bang, like that, wasn't it?
Quicker than that, flash.
Yeah, and he was gone, you know. One woman, one flash, and he was all over the place. You know, he went straight into Nikita.
He's lost.
Yeah.
It was dazzling.
Yeah. We had Rocket Man, sad songs, he was all over the place. You know, he was like a headless chicken, you know. And for what? A selfish snapshot.
Luckily, the band jumped in and jammed along with him, you know, and the audience just thought it was a medley, you know. But he found his way back in the end. True professional,
I mean, if that had been somebody else, if that had been
Curtis Stigers.
Frightening.
You'd have liked me, Mum. You'd have liked her. Mum used to say she had a bad time with me. Said she was in labour for 36 hours, and then nurse noticed they hadn't taken the tights off. That's not a joke, that's true. I know people think I'm odd, you know. But I'm not. I think everybody's odd. You, what hand you out your bum with, you? Go on, what hand you out your bum with?
My left hand.
Ah, you see I use toilet paper, eh? Hey, who's odd now? You are odd.
Couple of hellos before we kick off this afternoon. Elsie Jackson is in this afternoon, Elsie. There you go. Hello, Elsie, love. 78 years young today. That's from your daughter Sandra and your sister-in-law Jerice. Many happy returns. I tell you, Elsie, if I was 10 years older, you'd be dead.
Tonight, the club is hosting the grand final of Talent Trek. Creative tensions and stage nerves are also in evidence with one of the other acts, the hotly tipped Park Avenue.
I push Cheryl a lot, but I mean it's for the good of the band. Thank you. And she's a grafter. She's always been. She's my bridge over troubled water, I tell her. She's my knight in white satin, and she drives the van. Are you putting on weight? We didn't even get to the final last year. We just did the heats, but we did songs from the West End shows. Cheryl's idea. We did Cat, Starlight Express, Miss Saigon. Those people wouldn't know Miss Saigon if she was serving pasty and peas. It was shambles on its arse. So was I. I mean, you want to try playing bass on rollerblades dressed as a Persian. It's crap, you know. We came second to a plate spinner. But not this year, though. No, this year I'm driving. Cooked up something special.
I'm Mark Paul. I'm Cheryl Avenue. And together we are Park Avenue. Come on. Woo! Hell is gone and heaven's here. There's nothing left for you to feel. Shake your ass. Come over here now. Scream. I'm a burning effigy of everything I used to be. You're my rock of empathy, my dear. So come on, let us entertain. love in my heart that I'm feeling for you. Let me see we're crazy. Let's make a pact. Put it in my hand, baby. Don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this dream together. Stand and strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us. We're simply the best. You're better than all the rest. You're better than anyone. You really are, you know. Anyone I ever met. Come on, clap your hands. I stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Well, tear us apart. 'Cause baby, I would rather be dead. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you'll agree the boys behind me have both been. You're simply the best. I'm horny, I'm horny, horny, horny. I'm horny, I'm horny, horny, horny. I'm horny, I'm horny, horny, horny. I'm horny, and simply the best.
Men search men, women search women. Now, I know there's a lot of fellas in here who'd like it the other way around, but hey, hands off. Get them to open their bags and have a good look inside, but whatever you do, don't just stick your hand in there. There could be anything in there, hypodermic needles, anything. Sean.
Thanks very much, Chris. Now, when we frisk people when they're coming to the arena, what primarily are we looking for?
Knives, yes, yes.
I don't think so, mate. We're going to be doing a lot of Disney on Ice, Hercules, Beauty and the Beast, 911, family events, you know. But you are the representatives of live sec. You make the difference between what the public see on the door and what they see on the stage. It's you that's in between. You make the difference, Chris.
Sean's right. You've got to learn to build up a relationship with the public. Talk to them. Let them get to trust you. Ask them questions. Who's your favourite player? Who's your favourite singer? Show them the magic thumb trick. You know, look at that, look. Can you see at the back? Do it for us. He does it better than me. Look at that, look. Now, I guarantee you, they may not remember who they saw that night, but they'll remember the magic thumb trick for the rest of their lives.
Basically, what we're asking for is 110%. 8 days a week, 24/7. It's not easy, it's a hard job. We're not denying that, but it'll probably be the most rewarding job you'll ever have. And a lot of fun as well, Chris.
Thanks, Sean. And I know that if we work together, we can have a great future together. Anybody, any questions?
Can you frisk children?
After the surprise success of the debut single, Bernie was finally in a position to negotiate a record deal for Mark's much-anticipated first album.
Favourite like that.
This is it. This is what it's all been leading to. This is my album, my baby. This. Then we go straight to Radio Gaga. It's a very eclectic mix, the album. There's new and there's old on it. I really wanted it to be a reflection of my influences, a tribute to the artists that have helped influence my talent. I've always been passionate about black music, that rural, ethnic, soulful sound, the sound of the streets, Aswad, UB40, Eddie Grant. The album's enabled me to work with some of the finest musicians in the world. The Samambi Singers are an incredible trio. We flew over from South Africa. I heard the tape once at a party. I was blown away by the vocality. So skillful. I wanted to embrace that pure sound, harness that pure energy. And don't worry, I'm not doing a bloody Paul Simon Graceland thing. Yeah, that was terrible. He just exploited those people. I mean, as if they hadn't been through enough already. I saw that film, Armistad, on Sky Premier the other night. I mean, those guys really had a rough ride.
This album sounds like it's come from your heart. What did you want to say with African Tears?
I wanted to say something about the turmoil that the people of Africa have been through. I want to tell, not just them, anyone who's ever experienced any form of hatred and oppression, anyone who's ever felt that painful fear of not knowing where your next meal's coming from, or anyone who's ever had to fight to exist, to struggle. I struggled for many years as a greengrocer in the fruit and veg business. They were hard times. I used to cry myself to sleep many nights, and like so many others, I found faith in the future through African tears.
African tears fall from the skies, rain in our huts, African tears, African tears for souvenirs, and no one seems to care at all. Down in Soweto there's a child who thinks a landmine is a ball, and at night I used to cry, at night I prayed for peace. I remember burning tires and the riot police.
Think about the money it is.
This is great, lads. Absolutely fantastic.
Round of applause there, please, for Doreen Gash, Bolton's best lollipop player in 1999.
We're reaching the end of the ceremony. It's nearly time for Leonard to step up and receive his award.
Now we come to the final award of this prestigious evening. The Graham Whitehead Award for Achievement in the Bolton Community. A very special award this year, someone who's touched all our hearts over the years and our letterboxes. And here to present the award, very special guest indeed. They've just, or should I say guests, they've just hot-footed it across from the current production of Oliver. Please welcome TV's own Bob Carroll G's and Spit the Dog.
It's an honour and a privilege to be here at your award ceremony, isn't it, Spit? So without further ado, I'm going to present an award to a man whose recognition is long overdue. Not unlike some of his newspapers. So, the 1999 Graham Whitehead Award for Achievement in the Bolton Community goes to Leonard de Tonkinson. Come on, Leonard. Yes. Congratulations, Leonard. Well done. No wonder the dog's going for you, smelling like that, Leonard. It's like a very fine French brothel. No, it isn't like a brothel. What do you mean you didn't know flares had come back into fashion? That's a lovely tailored D-mob suit. No, it isn't.
What I undo out your bum with?
You want to say a few words, Leonard?
I don't know what's there now. Little lad says to his granddad, "Will you make a noise like a frog?" His granddad said, "Why?"
Mr. Softy-Top has been reduced to rationing the ice cream, and there's still no sign of Darren.
Put some ice cream in!
Hey, don't start getting like that on me, love. You've got the same as everybody
Look, I'd
else.
like some ice cream with me, can't it?
Look, there's enough there. Why do you want more? No one else has complained. Why should you be... Are you dripping raspberry all over me counter? Don't touch that, son.
He's only looking.
You look your eyes, not your hands. That's why it's on a chain.
There's more raspberry than ice cream. I
There's
want my
enough
money
there.
back.
Where have you been? I've been coming. Yeah, right. Hang on a minute, love. What's this? Milk?
I came as quick as I could.
Looks like it and all. What a goodies, eh?
Can you mind your language, please?
They didn't have any flakes.
I want flakes. I can't make 99s with fucking crunchies,
Look,
can
I told you to watch your language.
Here, have some ice cream. Have some, eh? You stupid bitch. Hey, all of you, get out of here. Fucking don't need this, do I?
Mark is now about to shoot the video for Christmas 2000, the first single from his new album, making himself eligible for the most important annual music race of all, the Christmas #1.
Come on, let's make magic.
Oh, this is fantastic. It's a dream come true. It's a real education, not just for me, for the Samambis. And they're from Africa. They've never seen snow. I know it's not real snow, But they don't know that, do they?
That's too small, that. Who's built this?
It's Christmas time, there's no need to be afraid, 'cause the world is now ready, the plans have been made. He'll be bringing salvation, he'll be bringing us joy for every man and woman, every girl and boy. Let's raise our glasses and sing Old Lang Syne as we sit on the fence at the crossroads of time. Our race is now over, our future's begun. It's Christmas 2000, the new number one.
So why Christmas 2000?
Well, people will think I'm probably cashing in on the millennium. That couldn't be further from the truth. I'm not that shallow. What I am, though, is very religious, and Christmas 2000 is just it's a simple thank you to the big man upstairs. It's an ambiguous celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ.
But that won't be...
Many happy returns.
But that won't be till Christmas 2000.
Yes.
But this is going to be Christmas 1999.
What?
This Christmas is Christmas 1999, not 2000.
Bernie?
People talk of power, of his miracles performed, the healing of the sick, the disabled, the deformed. He'll be changing our future, he'll make everything fine, he'll be coming down your chimney for the 2000th time. Let's raise our glasses and sing Old Lang Syne as we sit on the fence at the crossroads of time. There are 2,000 mountains still left to climb. It's Christmas 2000, let's have a good time. It's Christmas 2000, it's Christmas 2000, it's Christmas 2000, the new number
Garlic bread?
Hey, it's the future, lads.
Did you get your mum that bungalow?
Yeah, he wants a new carpet now.